Hey guys, it's Justin with Big Tex here at SHOT Show. We are with Jim Dexter with Walther, and we're going to be looking at the PDP Steel Frame series, correct?
Yeah. New this year is a line of the steel frame guns. So we started with the polymer PDP variant that's taken off, and much the same as with the PPQ evolution, we now have steel frames in varying sizes and also a varying frame length. So it gives a little bit for everybody. Frame lengths also, yeah. That's the new today. Yeah. So starting out kind of at the top, the flagship that will essentially replace the Q5 steel frame from the PPQ line is the PDP full-size steel frame match gun. So this is a 5-inch full steel frame gun with an 18-round flush magazine on it. So a lot of rounds on board. Kind of the increase that people were asking for over the Q5. The Q5 being a 15-round. Everybody was saying, hey, we want a larger frame gun. We want a full-size gun. And so now everybody's getting a full-size gun. So the full-size steel frame match comes with the dynamic performance trigger in it and the magwell. The stock trigger of the PDP, the best that's going to be out there, the dynamic performance trigger just brings it up to that next level.
I felt it yesterday, and it's quite.
Yeah, there's something about it, man. Yeah. That just like the PDP polymer variants, all variants of the steel frame are optics ready guns. So they come standard from the factory. You don't need to order optics ready. All the line, the entire line is optics ready. So full 5-inch. Got the window cuts for the lightning cuts in here. Nice. Yeah, right. The nice serrations in the window cuts to lighten it up a little bit. It's just a smooth, just repeatedly shooting gun on it in a full-size variant. The trigger housing is the same as the polymer variants. So all of your standard aftermarket triggers, your Overwatch triggers, they're all going to drop in here just fine. There's already support from lock grips, much as there has been for the Q series of guns with back straps that you can replace in there. So this thing is ready to go with all of the aftermarket support that you would expect from the Walther line. Very nice. The new, so this came out just a little bit ago. The new that most people don't really even know about that just happened is the 4.5-inch variant of the steel frame. So what we have here is a 4.5-inch full-size steel frame. So much the same as the 5-inch. It's an 18-round flush fit magazine on it, just with a 4.5-inch. So with the 4.5, you don't have the lightning cuts in here, as it's not. You don't have that extra 1/2 inch in there, so it's not necessary for the weight of the slide to reduce that at all.
A little less racy.
Yeah, a little bit less racing. Yeah, I think the big thing about this is that while these are called match guns, right? For me, I carry a Q5 on duty. I'm a full-time police officer, and so a member of Walther Defense Division, doing a lot of training and things. And while it says match, these are duty grade guns as well, right? If you're carrying a gun on your hip, for me, I carry it in a bucket holster on the side. I carry it in a Spider-Man holster. I don't really care about the weight. I've got a good belt that supports it, and so I want the biggest gun that I can possibly carry. So don't let the match portion of this confuse people that this wouldn't be appropriate for duty. But those who don't necessarily want this sort of size, we go down to this steel frame 4.5-inch. That's going to be a good duty length in a full-size gun.
Perfect.
Then we go to this new little guy right here. To me, this is, I think, what James Bond would carry in 2024, right? So this is a 4-inch compact PDP steel. So with this one, with it being a compact grip, you've got 15-round mags, flush fit on it. There is the ability, there are 18-round mags with these that give you a little base bump out that would bump it up to 18 rounds on it. So a 4-inch gun. Same thing with the full-size guns. Trigger drop-in for aftermarket support is the same as all of the other PDP series gun. It just gives you that compact grip on it that some people like a little bit better. It conceals it a little bit easier. Law enforcement side, this would be like a nice admin gun. Like you're a detective, something like that, working a plainclothes position where you still want a little bit more heft in that gun, a little bit lighter shooting input from the full steel frame on it. So that got the 4-inch.
Does it have the shorter frame?
Steel. So this is not an F-Series style. This is just a compact gun on it. So it would be the same length of pole as compact polymer.
Gotcha. Okay,
variant.
gotcha.
So it's essentially just the PDP compact polymer in a full steel version. So a little bit different. With the PPQ variants, you have the Q4 and the Q5, and that was it. You could only go one or the other. Now we've got a little bit more of a choice range for folks to go to. I think this 4.5 inch is really going to speak to folks in the duty realm of things. It's not quite as big. It takes away that match moniker on it. That again, I don't think is really a thing. But I think this
still perfectly
this
suited for duty.
100%, absolutely. You know,
I would agree. I would carry that.
I think that the package that this gun is, much like the SD Pro, what you're getting with this is you're getting the magwell, you're getting the dynamic performance trigger on it, these 18-round magazines. To me, like financially, it just makes sense because you're getting all of those things straight from the manufacturer. A lot of law enforcement policies and things like that, like you can't swap or change out triggers. Well, cool. We're giving it to you. It comes with it. It says Walther right on it.
So this is a lot of stuff people would typically go and do aftermarket on themselves.
Exactly, right? What this gives you is all the things that you would have to go buy separately and part and parcel to put together. It's already coming all set up, all tuned up, ready to go right out of the box, so you can rock and roll with it.
Awesome. That's really cool. Well, I appreciate you showing us. That's everything, right? Just these three?
Yeah. These are the three new guys. We got the new PD 380. That's a little bit different variant with a little bit different use that's newer this year. But the big thing is the extension of the PDP line into the steel that I think everybody's been asking for and everybody kind of figured was going to be coming. Yeah. So it's here.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate it.
You bet, guys.
Yeah, come check out Walther. Lots of cool stuff.